I want you to question your beliefs. I want you to question your thoughts. Because if we don't do that, then everything else that we do, it falls apart. Where did they come from? Who gave me those beliefs? Are those my beliefs? Were those my parents' beliefs? How many of you guys have ever questioned your money beliefs? If you're stuck in your past, how do you move to your future? You see how even here we're so quick to judge ourselves. I bet you if I gave you guys 5 minutes and I asked you to think about your negative emotions versus your positive emotions, your negative would be bigger. If you were to go outside of this room and I said, here's 5 minutes on the clock, write down all of the emotions, and I didn't give you guys any template, any kind of warning, most people would put more negative emotions down than positive. So what do you think's running in your head? What do you think the 24-hour news cycle is? The war on this, the war on that. Everything we do is programming us for what? Lack, separation. We can't create from there. Because what that does in the body, right, is it creates resistance. And you can't create a new reality if your body is stuck in the old self, correct? And if your body's feeling resistant, are you moving towards or moving away from what you want? How many of you guys have done ice baths here? Did your body move towards the ice bath or did it move away from the ice bath? Away. It resisted, but you did it, but it moves away, right? Your body resists it. Why? Because it's uncomfortable. And we don't want to be uncomfortable because the body wants to survive. It's a survival mechanism. And so when your body's stuck, it's like two pipes. Stuck, right? Flow is low. Open, flow is high. When you're in flow, you get so much done, correct? Time flies. There is no time. When you're in flow, there is no time. And all of a sudden, 3 days go by and you're like, wow, that was really fast. Where did the time go? What happened? When you sit down and you start working on something you're passionate about, and you put 3 hours on a flight, and the gentleman next to you says, what are you doing? You're like, oh, shit, we're landing right now? God, that's crazy. Because you're in what? You're in flow. When you're in flow, do you think your vibration is high or low? High. Think about something you love doing. Maybe look at your page. What do you love doing? When you do that, do you look at the watch? Do you look at the clock? Or are you like, oh my God, I wish I could do this forever? Think about what the person you really care about. Or when you guys, a lot of people here aren't close to their families, right? A lot of nomads here, a lot of people that are apart from their family. When you go and see your family, doesn't the time fly by? It's like, oh my gosh, I just got here and now it's time to go. It's been a week. Where did the time go? The other thing is your body keeps score. I know this isn't very clear, but your body keeps score. A lot of stress, as they call it, is that your body's keeping score. We hold our tension in our shoulders, our hips, right? Unexplained knee pain, headaches, tension headaches. Doctors can't explain it because they don't have anything to explain. And so when you're in a state of tension, your body actually holds on to it. And when your body's holding on to it, are we in flow or out of flow? Out of flow. How do you create a new reality when you're stuck in the old reality? Because you have to physically move your reality, right? You have to shift who you are. And you can't do that when you're stuck, right? Like it's impossible. So I want you to question your beliefs. And when you question your beliefs, I want you to question, where did they come from? Who gave me those beliefs? Are those my beliefs? Were those my parents' beliefs? How many of you guys have ever questioned your money beliefs? A few hands go up. 3, 4, 5 hands go up. Question your money beliefs. Anybody here ever hear money doesn't grow on trees? That's a fucking lie. If it's paper, it definitely grows on a tree, right? Correct? But what gives a dollar value? Is it the gold in the reserve? Not anymore. Not for 50 years. It's that we have given a supercharged thought, a belief, and an emotion. And then the world has gravitated to that as well. Money in itself has no value. It's the value we as humans have put on it. How many of you question your relationship beliefs? Your health beliefs? This is a conscious group, so I would assume more hands go up. How many of you guys have spent the time to write out where you're at and what do you want? Not as many hands go up. We've thought about things, but we haven't done it. We're going to get to that today. As beliefs come up, I want you to start to question them. It's in the question that brings consciousness. And it's in the consciousness that we get the quantum leaps. If you're stuck in your past, how do you move to your future? Anybody here still stuck in their past on something? And if we're stuck in our past, how do we create a future, right? And you see how if we don't examine every word and our beliefs constantly, we get stuck in these patterns that we repeat over and over again. And we figure out one section of life, but then the other section we go back to. And we stay on this like seesaw, this roller coaster. The pendulum, it swings from greatness to not. And if we don't question our beliefs, like I had a business that was doing really well, but I didn't question my beliefs. So what did I do? I threw it all away. And the pendulum shifted all the way over here. So it went from like a lot of money to like negative $800,000. And I was like, holy fuck, what happened? And it happened so fast. Because what was I focused on? The lack. I thought I was living an abundant life, but I was focusing on the lack. And when I was focusing on the lack, because my language, everything shifted so quickly. Things like, if I only had more time. Who says that? If I only had more time. Is that abundant or is that lack? Yeah. I have all the time in the world to do what I need to do. We do. We really do have all the time in the world. Sometimes we're more, comfortable sleeping. Sometimes we're more comfortable watching Netflix. But like, if you really look at how much time you have, do you have plenty of time to do more? Yeah. Can we go to the gym more? Yes. Could we read more? Yes. Can we spend more quality time with people? Yes. But we choose to use our time differently. Your attention goes, your energy flows, your focus, your feelings, create your choices, create your personal reality. If we don't examine our thoughts and our feelings and where we focus our attention every day, it's so easy to get distracted, is it not? I want you to talk about your blessings. It's hard to do it at first. It feels weird because we feel like we're being selfish, or we feel like we're being like self-centered. It feels weird because the world has programmed us to talk about negativity. But I want you guys to focus more on your blessings and your burdens. Now, I don't think you can read this, but watch your thoughts because they become words, right? Watch your words because they become actions. Watch your actions because they become habits. Watch your habits because they become your character. Watch your character because that becomes your destiny. What you think you can or you can't, you're right. Who you think you are or you're not, you're correct. Your thoughts create everything. So when you watch your thoughts, you change everything.